Welcome to the Daily, where we study the Bible verse by verse, chapter by chapter, every single day. And today's shout out goes to Cory Baron from North Oaks, Minnesota. Cory, thank you for standing with us through Project 23. Your commitment is helping others to step out of the darkness and into the light. This one is for you today. Our text is Mark chapter 5, verses 1 through 5. They came to the other side of the sea, to the country of the Gerasenes. And when Jesus had stepped out of the boat, immediately there met him from out of the tombs a man with an unclean spirit. He lived among the tombs, and no one could bind him anymore, not even with a chain. For he had often been bound with shackles and chains, but he wrenched the chains apart, and he broke the shackles in pieces. No one had the strength to subdue him. Night and day, among the tombs and on the mountains, he was always crying out and cutting himself with stones. So Jesus and his disciples land in Gentile territory on that far side of the sea. And the moment they step out of the boat, they're met by a man. But not just any man. He's a strange man who lives among the dead. He's naked, he's bleeding, he's tormented, he's possessed by a legion of demons. And a legion was about 6,000 soldiers in their time. So this was a case of extreme demonization. We read that no one could bind him, not with ropes, not even with chains. He had this legion-like strength and a soul consumed by suffering. So he lived alone, crying out, cutting himself, unreachable, unrestrained, unhealed. And this is exactly what evil does. When we give ourselves over to evil, evil isolates. It dehumanizes. It pulls us naturally away from people and pushes us further from the peace that we need. But notice, Jesus went out of his way to reach this far out man. He crossed a violent sea, remember the storm, to reach a violent man in a foreign land. To reach an outcast everyone else had given up on. You see, Jesus doesn't move away from the broken. He moves toward them, always toward them. And so maybe today you feel like this guy. You feel alone and tormented and ashamed. Or maybe you've written off someone thinking they're too far gone. You're dead wrong, because no one is too far from Jesus, not you and not them. Because Jesus can reach anyone at any time, anywhere. So today, if you've drifted, come back to Jesus, the one who came for you, who no longer wants you to live in isolation, but live in community with him. And if you've given up on someone, don't. Pray that God would send someone to represent Jesus, to move close to them. Or if that person is you that has moved from Jesus, come back to him. Come back to him. He loves you. I love you guys. I pray this has blessed you today. If it has, share it with someone else, and I'll see you right back here again tomorrow.